Hey everyone, welcome. This is Kayla from 9CI here. Today we're going to be discussing radiofrequency radiation and its health effects. So, does radiofrequency, or RF, have a negative effect on health? Since it seems to be open for discussion, let's have a discussion on it. If you have any comments throughout the video, feel free to leave them below. The papers that I have read have almost entirely pointed towards it having a negative effect. There have been a few suggesting that there could be therapeutic effects for the treatment of late-stage Alzheimer's disease. That's pretty cool. Today we're going to be reviewing a paper by Ia Enricus. It's a pretty good paper describing the biological effects of exposure to low-level microwave radiation from 300 megahertz to 300 gigahertz. Like all the papers I have read, it suggests that there is still insufficient knowledge about the possible effects of non-ionizing radiation. However, all scientists tend to say that simply because we do not have a full understanding of the field of research as a whole. True statement, but science tends to be pretty conservative in that aspect. The energy of electromagnetic radiation becomes equal to thermal energy at T is equal to 300 Kelvin. The EM, electromagnetic frequency, are much lower than that of the molecular and atomic spectra. That is why the thermal effect is still being used for testing standards on devices. This is grossly out of date, since most of the effects we are observing are well below the thermal threshold. Another way to put this whole thing is the intramolecular field strengths are higher and stronger than the microwave radiation fields. Therefore, microwave radiation doesn't cause regular thermal effects due to movement of ions. In other words, the microwave wavelength is much larger than the dimensions of the cell. Their hypothesis is on the rotation of dipolar molecules in the microwave radiation fields. So, the molecules reorientate themselves because of microwave electric fields, causing the hydrogen bonds between the molecules to change. These weakened hydrogen bonds decrease viscosity and increase diffusion rates. All of these changes happen despite the fact that the microwave electric fields are much weaker than the intermolecular field strengths. The thing called synchronous cumulative impact of coherent microwave electric field is a small effect on a large number of molecules. So it builds up to actually having an effect. This effect is obvious in water, but in cells it's a little different. This is important because of its effect on DNA and proteins. Now, if you remember in high school, I certainly don't, but apparently we learned that hydrogen bonds are much weaker than covalent bonds, but the huge amount of them provides stability in the molecule. Studies have shown an observable decrease in the hydrogen bond network phenomena at frequencies of 100 gigahertz or higher, which is well outside most of the stuff in our usual environment, but for how long will that be the case? An in-humans study at constant temperature showed that neutrophils, a type of white blood cell, changed their speed at 900 megahertz, and at 450 megahertz increased their diffusion rate in water, and is due to the weakened hydrogen bonds caused by microwave radiation. So to sum it all up simply, the microwave electric field rotates dipolar molecules in a medium, causing restructuring of the hydrogen bonds within a molecule. Microwave radiation exposure due to synchronous cumulative impact can create consequences in biology and physiology, or the electric fields change the shape of the molecules and radiation causes changes that aren't normal for heating. This is relevant because people are living in a permanently modulated coherent microwave radiation fields. And we need more studies of this to show the long-term effects of the biological consequences. So, thank you for watching. If you would like, feel free to like, comment below, and subscribe to our channel. And if you want to learn more, visit us at www.9ci.ca.